I recently made a video about where I actually shop for alternative clothes in my late 30s as a mom, and you guys seem to really like it, so I guess this is part 2 of where I shop for accessories. We're gonna talk shoes, we're gonna talk jewelry, we're gonna talk bags, belts because I'm a sucker for belt. I'll put timestamps slash chapters so that you can go to whatever category you want. I think the topic is pretty self-explanatory, so I don't need to introduce it anymore. Bonjour friends, my name is Pauline and I go by the alt mom on the internet. I like to talk about all things style, that's fashion, and beauty, and I sprinkle a little bit of lifestyle in there as well. Let's start with shoes because I have 2 pairs right now in front of me. One of my most unique, the most expensive, but also like the coolest pair that I own is this pair of Courtney shoes by R13. This is the only pair of R13 shoes that I own as of now, but I really want a pair, I'm pretty sure it's their jump boots, in the black and brown. Like it looks like distressed shoes, which I love distressed clothes. I love R13's clothes. I mentioned them in the first part, like where I shop for clothes. So it's not really a surprise that I mentioned their shoes as well. I wore them this morning. They're really comfortable. I love all the details on that shoe. I mean, the print itself is really cool. The 2 laces is really nice as well. I like the little tab that says R13. They have a zipper in the back, so I never have to deal with the shoelaces, which is amazing. They don't make them in this specific print anymore. I found them secondhand on Vestiaire Collective. I have a Vestiaire Collective referral code like every other user. I'll pop it here, put it in the description box. And I highly recommend looking for R13 anything secondhand because that shit is expensive. And even though they were still expensive when I bought them secondhand, I think they were pretty much half off. So still a deal in my book. And these were practically brand new when I got them, and that's also a way to find prints and like models are not available anymore. We're gonna go to the 2 most obvious brands, Converse and Vans. I currently don't own a pair of Vans anymore. I had a really old pair that I had bought secondhand. I had had it for years. It was kind of beat. And I don't know, like after pregnancy, they didn't really fit me anymore, so I had to get rid of them, unfortunately. But I'm this close to ordering a pair of 2. Obviously I have a few pairs on my radar, but yeah, I mean, Vans are always comfortable. They also make platforms if that's what you're into, or you can go with just a classic, like lower sole. They're just like really cool models all the time. I know right now they have a leopard pair that's really cool, and if I did not own my pair of leopard Nike, I would definitely go with a pair of leopard Vans. Years ago, I had a pair that my ex-boyfriend gifted to me. I adored it, and I wore it to death. Sometimes they have colors as well. I tend to stick to black or white with Vans, but Converse, you've seen my platform Converse a million times. I wear them all the time. They're my most worn, most comfortable pair of shoes by far. I also would love more. I would love a low top. I think I have I can't remember off the top of my head, but I've seen models that are really cool as well, like other models. With some of them, you can even customize them so that your pair is fully unique, which is the most alternative thing you can do in my book. And same, they always release like new colors, new patterns, and I think they make just really cool. Another fairly obvious option is Doc Martens. I have 2 pairs that I've had for years. One is like the classic, I don't know, I'll put pictures because I never remember the names. Those are a little bit beat, but I still wear them. I can't wear them when it rains because my feet get wet. But yeah, I wear them to death. And I have a pair, I think they're the Jaden. Mine are in vegan leather and like a patent leather. They're extremely uncomfortable, so I can't really wear them all that much. I've debated selling them a bunch of times, but they just look so cool. I love that they're a shiny shoe, like the patent leather I think looks really good. But at least the one I have on my feet, extremely uncomfortable, but dogs look really cool. My other pair of really cool boots that I have is by Buffalo. I'm pretty sure they're a German brand. They were all the rage, like Buffalo was all the rage when I was in middle school back in France. I don't know if it was the same in the US or wherever you live, but it was like a platform sneaker. At the time I didn't like it, like if 12-year-old me knew that I wear platform sneakers pretty much all the time, she would be like, what the? But anyway, they have really like simple styles like heels and whatnot, but they also have a bunch of like chunky platform shoes. The boots that I have that are kind of similar to the Prada Monolith in like nylon. I think they're really cool. They have like a little pocket on the side. A more recent addition that I can't really tell you much about because I have not worn this specific pair out yet, but I still want to mention the brand because especially for summer shoes, I think they are really cool options. These are the Melissa Ladylike. I got them in red. I was gonna get them in black, and I was like, Pauline, you always wear black shoes. So I challenged myself to get a pair of red shoes. It's a style that like you've seen around a ton. I love the pointy ends. All of Melissa's shoes are rubber shoes, so they're like super flexible. They're really lightweight. This pair is nice because I have thin feet, like narrow feet, not thin. And so I like that this is, like this part is actually adjustable. The back is not, unfortunately, but this is adjustable. So I actually tightened them one time already so that it would fit my feet better. They have a squishy sole that seems to be comfortable. I also bought another pair of sandals that I only wore out once, but again, because of my narrow feet, the top part is not adjustable, so it's not the best. It was not the most comfortable experience on the first wear, but obviously I'm gonna wear them more than one time to form a final opinion. But I have high hopes that these will be more comfortable. Briefly, before we move on to the next category, if you're liking this video so far, please consider giving a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, follow me on Instagram as well, I'm way more active over there, even though I'm trying to be better here. Next, we're gonna move on to jewelry. I made a whole video about my jewelry collection. I'll link it up here in the description box too. But I'm just gonna mention some of the brands that I either like the most, own the most from, and brands that I just reach out for all the time. We'll start with Vestiaire. This is where the necklace is from. This one was gifted to me by the brand, but I absolutely adore it. It is crazy heavy though. Like this one is really heavy. So like I wouldn't wear it. I don't think I could wear it like a whole day, or maybe if I get busy I would forget that it's there, but I can feel it right now. I know that I'm wearing a necklace. I also own these simple bands. It's a set of two. You have one more narrow one like this and one thicker one. Like when you buy them, they come as a set of two. I have them both in gold and in silver. I'm pretty sure all their jewelry is stainless steel. Don't quote me on that, but like this is not real gold, essentially. Again, like they're such a simple design. It's just a plain band, but because they are, I wear them all the time because they go with everything, which is amazing. I also have this half pearl, well, full pearl and half like gold beads that was also gifted to me by the brand, that I reach for all the time. And I have a XXX ring that I also love. I forgot to write this brand on my little list that I have done here. I need to show you this Elder Emo little ring that I have. This one is sterling silver. It's from a brand called Shop Dixie. In general, they make more whimsical, like very foresty, witchy type of jewelry, which some alternative people absolutely love. Not necessarily my thing, but when I saw this Elder Emo ring, I like added it to cart so quick. And they also have a section on their website of vintage rings, so you can probably find stuff there as well. Then I want to talk about Ask and Embla. You've probably heard of that brand. This ring right here is from them. It's a sacred heart. I love hearts. The hoops that I have in my ears, like in my stretched lobes, are from Ask and Embla, and so is this cuff. They have really cool stuff. They have piercings, like if you have actually parts of your body that are pierced, they have that. If you have stretch lobes, they also have really cool jewelry. I have no clue what my lobes are currently at. They used to be 12 millimeters, but it's been years since I've taken off my gauges, whatever you want to call them. So I have no clue, so that's why I haven't gotten anything from there. And also, I think maybe at one point I would like to get my ears sewn back, but it's just kind of scary. I don't know if it sounds like it will be mildly painful. I know lots of people have done it. It doesn't seem terrible. If you've gotten your stretched ears sewn back in, let me know how it was, because I'm intrigued. But anyway, they are definitely one of the most well-known alternative jewelry brands, and for a good reason. For a more affordable option, I recently got two sets of earrings from All Saints that I think are really cool. One is a little stud. It looks like a pearl on one side and then a little spike on the back of my ear. You can't really see the spike part, but I know that it's there. I think it looks cute. And a pair that has little chains dangling, and it looks really good on my second hole as well, because again, I can't really do it on my first one. And the reason I say affordable option is that All Saints is like, they always run a sale. I bought the earrings that I got on sale. I only have those two sets of earrings from them, and I haven't had them for that long, so I don't know how they're gonna age. They're not sterling silver or anything. It's like cheap jewelry, but it's cheap jewelry that looks fun. And All Saints can sometimes have some like edgy pieces, especially for like a mainstream brand, so that's definitely a place you could check out. I only own one necklace from Dylan Lex, but I absolutely adore this thing. If I lost everything tomorrow, I would repurchase that necklace in a heartbeat because I wear it all the time. I mentioned it in my previous video that at this point cost per wear has to be close to zero because I wear it almost every other day. It's just one necklace, but it looks like I'm wearing, I don't know, like 5 or 6. I don't remember how many they have. They have so many designs that look so freaking cool, and even with the necklaces that look layered like this one, sometimes the owner styles them with other necklaces of hers like layered on top of that, and it looks freaking amazing. Also, like, follow Dylan Lex on Instagram because the owner style is chef's kiss. And the last brand, I also only own one pair of earrings. It is the little orbs that I have today by Vivienne Westwood. Even though Vivienne Westwood is a luxury brand, this is costume jewelry, so this is brass. It's not high-end at all. Not supposed to wear them in the shower. I think I paid $115 maybe for them. I really like them. It was kind of like a first designer thing that I bought new, so like they're special to me. They definitely have super cool designs, like layered pearl necklaces with the orbs. It's Vivienne Westwood. It has a history with like punk music and all that, so it's normal that they have alternative jewelry. Now that I'm thinking about it, I should look into the belts too because they probably have really cool options. Since I just mentioned belts, the belt that everybody always asks me about, the belt that I'm actually wearing today. So this belt, the two chains that I wear most of the time, as well as my favorite harness, are from a brand that no longer exists. It was Sammy Jeffcoat's brand, Ordeo. I know I'm talking about a brand that doesn't exist, but you can always look secondhand. I once briefly looked for like a follower that was asking me about this particular belt. I could find some, but because it's not possible to purchase it anymore, prices, I mean, the brand was already on the higher end of the spectrum, but because you can't get them new anymore, the prices are like pretty high, I think, but it's still worth looking, you never know. This belt that I like to refer to as my grown-up version of the classic studded belt. I say that, but I still very much own two studded belts, one 3-row and one 1-row. But anyway, this one is from Gap, and the good thing with Gap is that they also always have a sale going on. I looked a few days ago and it was $23 on sale, because I think full price is like 50 something. Don't buy it full price, buy it when it's on sale. This is not actual leather, but I've worn it a ton and I don't see any like signs of wear on it at all, so I'm really pleased with it. And I'm mentioning it because you might not think of Gap for alternative anything, but they have cool stuff sometimes. And one last brand for chains will be So Fletch Jewelry. I only have one chain from them, and it was the owner of the brand that sent it to me because she liked my content on Instagram. But it's a really cool brand. It's a small business on Etsy, so I love talking about her to like try and help promote her brand because I love small businesses. I need to look either at what she has in her store right now or like talk to her and see if she could make something maybe for me, but yeah, I want to get more from her too. Final category is gonna be handbags. I think I made a video about this one. It is by Saint Beast, which is an Australian brand. I know, this is a very simple bag, like if you take away my charms. It's a very simple bag. But I don't know, there's something about it. The fact that I think the eyelets are so noticeable on the straps, it makes it a little bit different. The little carabiners that attach the strap to the bag also are pretty like bulky. So I don't know, there's something about their bags, I'll put a few more on the screen as well, that to me is giving kind of like edgy. And the owner has like a personal style that's pretty recognizable. I'm pretty sure she has like massive glasses. I don't know, the few times that I've seen videos of her, she's not wearing just like what you would see on everybody else. So I'm pretty sure she has some edginess to her. My most recent acquisition is by another small business that I randomly found on Instagram. It was like I don't know, it popped up in my reels or something. It's by Le Studio Jet. I don't know if they only ever use reclaimed / secondhand fabrics. This was a pair of curtains. So like that would mean that bags are either unique or very limited editions, I guess. The styles are always the same, but the fabrics change. I can't remember the name of the tote bag, but I really like it. I don't know, it's just unique and cute and fun, and I love lace. I love the little ruffle. It's a very simple tote bag. There's no like zipper. There's only this little pocket in here. What you see at the bottom is just like a simple clear bag that I had because I wanted something to somewhat organize my stuff in the bag, and also I wanted to protect the lace, especially for my keys and stuff. So yeah, I just have a clear bag in it, but this is a really cute bag, and a few times I've styled outfits and used this bag on Instagram, people have been commenting on how much they love it. And again, to me, being alternative is being different, so what's more different than having a bag that no one else can have technically? I've also made a whole video about this. This is my Stella McCartney bucket bag, and the style is frame, I want to say. It is a shoulder bag, but it also comes with a longer strap. I mean, I made a whole review on it if you're interested. Once again, little studs slash rivets, lacing on the side. Screaming alternative kid, but I love that it's also like elegant, and I don't know, it could be dressed up or dressed down. It is smaller than it looks. Granted, I always need to schlep around a bunch of things because I have a toddler, but yeah, it doesn't fit as much as I hoped it would, like just shy of what I wanted it to fit. I can still use it, and like I use it frequently, but yeah, I really love this bag. And the last one that I have is by George, Gina, and Lucy. I also have a video. I guess every time I get a bag, except for the Studio J one, I make a video about it. I remember it was last summer, I was in Paris, and I saw someone that had a bag, and the first thing that I saw was this like massive piece of hardware, and it was on her shoulder. I'm like, so cool. And I try and see what the brand is because I'm pretty sure it was just like on mine, like embroidered here, but like it's black on black, so it's not easy to read. And I managed to read Georgina and Lucy, or like at least part of the name, so I take my phone out, I Google it, and I found it, and I kept the tab open because I didn't want to forget. And when I got home, I ordered one. I really like this bag. I love all the pockets. Again, because of all the things that I have to carry around, it's very convenient because I can have, here I have my sunglasses, here I can have my hand sanitizer, here I can have little wipes or like sunscreen, like everything's organized, like snacks are in a specific spot. The one thing that I don't love about the bag is the shoulder strap. It's just like a very thin nylon strap, like it's not super wide either, but what I meant is like it's kind of like not flimsy because it's still very solid, but I don't know, it's thinner than I would have liked. There's no padding to it, so after a while it can hurt my shoulder, especially when I have a water bottle and a bunch of kid stuff in my bag, but I still really like it. I might travel with it when we go back to France later this year. And I was looking at the website before filming this video and looking at like the pink bags that they have, and they really have other styles that I would love to have, but I don't know if there's still tariffs currently or not. But anyway, since I'm going to my parents, I might like ship myself something there, and then I'll have a bag there. Anyway, I hope this video was helpful, that I helped you either discover brands that you didn't know, like Georgina and Lucy. I know it's not a very, like I never heard of it before. Or maybe convince you to try and look for certain brands, or like maybe finally make a decision on items that I praised. I will put all the links that I can in the description box, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next one.